So if you guys don't know us, my name is Jeter,
My name is Charles.
and he's gonna speak his testimony, and I'll go after him. So let's all just pay attention to Charles, please.
Watch out. So, for my testimony, before I really met God, I was just really a believer. I never really knew what God did for me or anybody, and I say that I knew God deep down, but I really didn't, and I never really knew what He did for others or what He died for. And I was struggling with, at the time, I was struggling with the divorce of my parents, and I never really had anyone to talk to or lean on at that time. And it was hard for me because I was trying to cope with it alone. And it took a toll on me because I started to push the people I love away, and I started to push the people that I care about most away, and it led to me hurting others. And I was just overall stuck in a dark place and with no way out. But that's when I first encountered God. At the time, I was already enrolled in Kingdom Club, but myself, I never really had an encounter with the Lord or experienced Him for myself. So I felt like the odd one out in that club. And I thought that, but when I really encountered the Lord was when Kingdom Club hit. I went with Santi, and when I was there, I didn't really expect much or anything because at the time I was just still stressing about what I should do because I was still stressing about divorce and all. But God showed me that there was more to it than just a regular church service, because I thought that Encounter Night would just be me meeting new people and hearing just people speak, but God showed me that there was more. And at the time when I was at Encounter Night, I was prayed for by Jeremiah, and I really felt like my faith was born in that moment. I felt that God was there for me at that time and that I wasn't alone. It's like He put His hand on my shoulder and told me that everything would be okay. And I started bawling my eyes out for Him, and I just surrendered everything to Him in that moment. And after this encounter I had with the Lord, I felt as if I was just fired up for Him. I felt fired up for the Lord, and I felt joy and happiness. And I knew that I wanted to learn more about Him and indulge in the Word more. So I started to learn how to study the Word, read the Bible more, and learn how to pray. And that's when I started to attend church every Sunday and Wednesday. And God really just changed my life in that day. And I know that He has more planned for me, and He has more planned for you guys. And that's really all I had to say for my testimony. And yeah, that's about it.
Alright guys, I want to say how I was before Christ. Before Christ, let's say I grew up knowing God, but I didn't know God. I didn't have faith in God. And growing up, I lived with both of my parents, but it wasn't very, very healthy relationship with my parents, so I grew up going through so much things growing up. And 7th grade is when my parents separated, and that just took a very big toll on me. And so going through 7th grade, I was in depression. I was very sad, and just having that in my heart, it led me to finding peace and love in places where I shouldn't be. So it led me to smoking, addictions, just hurting others to fill that void in my heart. But that didn't help at all. So I grew up just going through so many things and having to go through that void. But then high school came, and I heard about Kingdom Club. I found about it in Club Rush, and Kingdom Club really changed my life. So starting off, I wasn't very expectant of nothing. I came to a meeting. I came here for the pizza. So honestly, it was just, I have no expectations for nothing. And it was during the last Encounter Night. So just going to Kingdom Club meetings every single Tuesday led to me going to Encounter Night. And Encounter Night was a very huge part in my testimony. Encounter Night, I was just so expectant. I just want food, games, and I just want to listen to the message. I didn't think nothing was going to happen. But that night, the Lord met me. That night, I was getting prayed over by Jefferson and Charles, and I just felt so much peace and overwhelming. I was like, I never felt this before. Is this what God's love really truly feels like? And ever since then, I've just been I've been on my road in my faith, and you know, so Encounter Night was a really huge part in my testimony, and I just felt that God's love, it really completed me, and you know, going through that wasn't just the end of it, but going through Encounter Night, it led me to just going through many steps, because then I still had so many obstacles to go through. I was still going through so many things, and then it just led me to just keep on going in my faith. And ever since Encounter Night, I've just been living my life dedicated to the Lord. I surrendered everything, but then there's those things that come back. There's always going to be some things that come back, but ever since, I've just been following the Lord. I've been reading my Bible. I've been getting deep inside the Word and really breaking it down, not just reading it. And I just feel like the Lord has done so many things for me, and He just has so much things for you guys right here, because you know, we all go through so many things that you guys don't want to talk about. And I just feel like you guys have those burdens, and then now we're here as a community to carry each other's burdens. So I just feel like God's gonna do so much things for you guys. So, you know, and I definitely want you guys to come to Encounter Night so you guys can meet the Lord like I did. And yeah, so that's really it.